What's up? What's up? Casey Ship here. If you don't know who I am, I help women lose weight. I help career women lose weight by eating more and doing less. And today I'm going inside because it's cold here in Montana. We're on vacation, and I'm gonna go upstairs and we're gonna talk about how to lose weight by relaxing more. See here, my family's here. We're gonna talk about how to relax more and lose weight. You like that, don't you? Hey there, Casey Ship here, fitness model, hormone expert, and a master energy healer. I help goal-oriented women clear out the reason why nothing has worked and finally step into their purpose and do everything they've ever wanted. All right, so if you're new to me, drop a line, drop a comment, and tell me, what do you want to know how to do when it comes to losing weight, when it comes to getting fit, when it comes to having the best body yet and having more energy than you know what to do with? Tell me what you want to know how to do. And I think that's why women like work with me, is because I'm going to give it to you straight. I'm going to give it to you straight. I've been there, done that. I've overcome hypothyroidism, adrenal fatigue, depression. I had cystic acne, postpartum depression. I was not supposed to be successful at all. Yet, after a total hysterectomy and 2 kids, 2 C-sections, I landed a cover of a magazine. Happier than I've ever been. Built a 7-figure online company. And none of that would have been possible if I didn't learn how to do what I'm about to teach you. So are you ready to learn how to relax and lose more weight? Because we're going to do it. We're going to do it together. Sorry if my kids are yelling downstairs. We're in this chalet. It's beautiful though. Or however you call it. Is that how you say it, chalet? I don't know. But let's do it right now together. How to lose weight by relaxing. And I don't have any of my camera gear, so hopefully this stays up. Hopefully this stays up. All right. Recently I did a keynote at a fitness event where I was helping coaches and trainers to help more people online. And you know what? Out of all the keynote speakers and everything and everybody, what they said and all the, rah, you can do it and do this and do that, they still wanted to know how. They still were like, I understand I'm supposed to be doing this and I'm supposed to be doing that, but the how. And have you ever heard, because I know I have, by gurus and healers and all that stuff, because when I was really sick, when I had no energy, when I was paying all these trainers, buying all these programs, trying to go to the gym, trying to do 2-a-days, trying to do fasted cardio, trying to do keto, and just I got to get back on track. When I was doing all that, it just was one big struggle. Like something would seem like it was going to work for 4 weeks and it wouldn't. And here I was just right back in the same place. I don't know if you've ever experienced that, but it was really frustrating. And I would go to everybody. I went to doctors, functional medicine doctors. I even went to healers, like psychic people. And they would say, honey, you just have to allow, you just have to relax. And that would make me so mad, because it's almost like, as a busy woman, you kind of like, were you going to come do my work for me? Relax. What do you like to do for fun? They would ask. I don't know. Work. I got stuff to do, right? Always on the go, always behind. That was kind of my thing. And I sit here and I'm like, why am I even telling you this? Because the last thing I want is to work with a woman that was like I used to be. But I think it's because I really want to help. If I could go back to my former self and share with her that I have the remedy for what she needs and what she's looking for, that's why I'm doing it. But anyway, the how, they would all tell me, you got to relax more. You've got to just be more. Have you ever heard that? And I would just get so mad. And I was angry all the time. Always angry at my husband. Something wasn't going my way. It was just always a struggle. But not until I learned the how to relax, how to do the things. Like, why was I procrastinating? Why was I binge eating? Well, how do I not do it? Not until I learned the how did I become successful. And I'm going to teach you a little bit today. Give you a couple tools. I've got a bunch of resources as well for those that want it. You can even work with me if you want to. So right now we got a lot going on. It's the holiday season, or maybe it's not. Maybe you just have a lot going on in general and you just have no energy. That's coming from adrenal fatigue, by the way. Most doctors won't even check this. Most of them will say it's hoopla and all that crap. Most of them treat thyroid when the last thing you need to be treating is thyroid. You need to be treating the adrenals, because that is if you don't treat the adrenals and you get on thyroid, it's kind of like stacking heavy stuff on top of a table with weak legs. You have to address the adrenals. Same thing with women. When they get on hormones, gotta make my hair look good. Come on. When they get on hormones, they have negative conversions. They'll say, well, I tried testosterone and it did this. I'm like, yeah, it's because your adrenals were whack. You have to fix the underlying issue. Now, why do adrenals go out? It's survival. Anytime we're in survival mode, fight or flight, just survival, running around, trying to be on time. Maybe you grew up and things were a rush, or you just had to grow up too fast. You had a lot on your plate. I don't know. But all I know is 98% of the population is in survival mode. And that's what I was in as well. It's not hard to get out of. It's just going to require a new way of thinking. So first and foremost, you're going to have to realize that you're low energy. First of all, you're not unmotivated. It's not unmotivated. You just don't have any energy. You're just tired. Okay. And unfortunately, if I tell you need to go rest, you're probably going to freak out, and it's going to cause a trauma response, because you're like, if I rest, then who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? Right? That's the survival mode that you're in. So, and I've found that even if we give you hormones, even if we give you, natural stuff to get your adrenals good, you're going to get more energy and you're going to do more, and you're going to still operate out of that same place that's gotten you tired. So I was like, okay, how are we going to do this? How are we going to help these women get their hormones right and fix the reason why their hormones got off in the first place? And here we go. It's understanding that your nervous system needs to be regulated. How do we do that? Well, one is recognizing that breath work. And have you seen these new things, new thought, awareness, and all that stuff? It's true. Increasing your emotional intelligence is key. Understanding thoughts, because thoughts are things. I mean, think about it. Stress has everything to do with cortisol. Whether your cortisol is too high or too low, you're still going to carry belly fat. Okay? Well, what causes stress? Thoughts and worry causes stress in our situations and things and how we perceive those things. So thoughts, we can literally think, and our brain doesn't know the difference. Did you know our brain doesn't know the difference in an actual thing happening to us versus us thinking about the thing? It doesn't know the difference. So thoughts produce stress hormones, you understand? Which lead to whatever we got going on. So first we have to increase our emotional intelligence by understanding our emotions, right? And I know a lot of you women, like I used to be, oh, you just want me to cry? I don't cry. It's not about crying. Emotions isn't crying. Emotions is realizing like, hey, I'm tired. Hey, I'm anxious. Hey, I feel this way. Oh, I do feel a little betrayed. Oh, I do feel a little disrespected. I do feel a little confused. I do feel a little insecure. Just all those things. Instead of feeling bad about it and judging ourselves, it's kind of like being a gentle observer of just, hey, I'm acting this way because I had a lot of sleep, or I got bad news yesterday, or you know what I'm saying? So that's number one, is to understanding our emotional state. And unfortunately, a lot of us, this isn't taught. A lot of us don't know it. We think it's just happy or sad or mad. There's way more than that. And I actually have a tool that shows you that, or you could actually go and look up the emotional wheel if you wanted to. That's a big help. Number two, after you understand your emotions and how you're feeling, it's kind of like, do I give them this or do I give them that? The way to get to where you want to be, though, is understanding the nervous system. Understanding your emotions and understand how you're feeling. Okay, Casey, but what do I do with those feelings? Well, you can do anything you want to with them. We actually have tools and a system that shows you how to take those emotions and clear them and neutralize them and then create what it is you want. And you can actually look at what belief caused it. Because a lot of our weight problems comes from old programming, like carbs are bad. More cardio equals less fat. All those are old beliefs. Or only pretty girls weigh this much. All those are old beliefs, and there's shame. So we have to drop a lot of that shame. So I teach you how to reframe and reprogram your mindset and emotional state. Now your body's going to start picking up on this stuff because you're thinking a little differently. Now, and we'll do some breath work together I'm going to show you how to feel your nervous system let go. Because when you are in a relaxed state, even if you're in chronic fatigue mode, when you get to a relaxed state, and I'm going to take you there, and you can tap into your flow and that space where just everything's okay, then you can make better decisions. Because if you're making decisions constantly on the go, all the time on the go, or you're making decisions out of fear or lack, or I don't want to gain weight, so I'm going to eat this or not eat this, or I'm going to go to the gym because, I'm scared I'm going to gain weight. That's all negative and out of fear. So what do you think that's going to get? It's going to get you more weight. It's going to get you just in the same cycle of things not working out. So if you really want to transcend this crap and actually move into a better body, healthy, sexy, toned, tight, confident, that you deserve because you want it. You wouldn't want it if you couldn't have it. We have to relax the nervous system. And even if you just do it for a second and you keep going about your day, just going back to this will get you there. So now, and you have to weigh your ego. Right now, like those of you that are going, oh God, you really need it, right? Because that was once me. And I wish I could just slap myself and sit myself down and go, why don't you weigh your ego with your life right now? Nothing's going the way you want it to go. You're not making the kind of money you want to make. You're not making the kind of impact. Your body, you're working way too hard. You don't even look like, for what you look like, you should look way better for what you're doing. If somebody would have just said that to me, I'd have been like, okay, I'll listen to you. So now, here's how you do it. I'm going to take you through just a simple little breath work exercise. You can do it with me or without me, whatever. So you can do hand on heart, hand on sacral, like your female organ area, prayer pose, whatever. You can just sit. And we're just going to breathe. I want you to do 4 breaths. I want you to breathe in for 4. I want you to hold for 4. And I want you to exhale for 4. I want you to do 4 of those. I'll do them with you. Okay, breathe. We're breathing. We're breathing. Come here. You want to do it with us? My son's doing it with us. Breathe with us. Breathe with us. We're just blowing out all the BS. So after you take a few deep breaths, good job. No, hold on. So after you take a few deep breaths, because I just tapped into somebody that's watching right now, and I feel your heart area is constricted, and it's totally safe to go here. It's time to go here. It's time to allow yourself to rest. Nothing's bad's going to happen when you rest. It's actually good for you. Everything you want is on the other side of you resting. Everything you want is on this other side of you just relaxing into being and breathing. And I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to think about the weight that you want to be, the energy that you want to be, all that. I want you to just exhale all of the reasons why it's not going to work, all the things you're afraid of happening. Blow it out. Imagine it just going into the earth and just blow it out. And then what I want you to do is I want you to imagine the thing that you want, the body, the energy, the perfect hormone balance, being a great mom, being peaceful, being confident, business growing, everything working out, showing up at the gym, on point, looking good naked. And just breathe that in, because it's a heart issue, okay? All this is a heart issue. It's about you allowing yourself to have it. This is about you allowing yourself to have it. You can have it. You can have it. Just give yourself permission. And start thinking about, after you have it, what are you going to feel like? What are you going to do? What does life look like? What does it mean when you're the weight you want to be? What does it mean? What does it look like when you have the energy that you want to have? And all you have to do every day is show up in that trust and imagine that, go right back to that feeling just like you did with me, because it's there. The reason you felt it and saw it is because it's there. Your only job is to believe that and show up accordingly. So if you truly believe that you can be the weight that you want to be, if you truly believe that you can balance your hormones, if you truly believe that you're going to be successful with this, how would you feel right now? How would you act? How would you show up? What would you eat? What would you not eat? What time would you go to bed? And you start doing that. And your life's going to change. Now, I would be kind of mean if I told you that it was that simple, because it is that simple. But if you feel like you're kind of getting stuck, just reach out. We have tons of tools that can help. We have programs for everybody and anybody, no matter what you're struggling with. We've got a lot of new things launching for weight, where we give you customized workouts based on your hormones. We do food and gut testing. We do biohacking, because everybody's different. We'll hook you up with our physicians so you can get your energy back. And we'll hook you up with just the wellness, the whole wellness part, and helping you step into the energy that you want, the energy that's needed for you to do what you need to do, because time's ticking. We're only getting older. You know what I'm saying? So act now. I want you to go to, you can either DM me and say relaxation, and I'll send you a free gift that is a relaxation hack. It's a couple videos of mine and a tool that will help you to clear some anxiety so you can relax a little bit. You'll tons of clarity, and you'll just feel confident. You'll feel better. It's almost like if you had a headache, you'd take a Motrin, you would want to do this. So go ahead. You can either put in the comments relaxation. We'll get to you. We'll send it to you. Or since the page isn't even up yet, I would say to go to CaseyShip.com/register. And that's going to take you to my 14-minute hormone video. and then you'll see the application button. And then once you go there, you can book a call, and that's where you can tell them, say, hey, I watched this video. I really want Casey's relaxation hacks and anything else you have. So, and we'll take care of you. We'll just ask you what's going on specifically, and we'll just give you a few options of what you could start with right now, listening to it in the car, doing it, implementing it every day to where you can start showing up at the gym, where you can start eating properly, where you can start thinking the right kind of thoughts that's going to support your future. You understand? Got it. All right. If I did not believe in you, I would not be here on this video. So take action now. Time is now, and I'll see you soon. This is it. I've got a free training, CaseyShip.com/register. Be sure to grab that and then join my free Facebook group and just reach out. Struggle is not required. So hit me up, CaseyShip.com/register. Talk to you soon.